So past few days, like how we can use our algos, right? Whether it is Prism or Spectrum or other algos, momentum on prop accounts, like whether it is Apex or there are a lot of other prop firms. So that is one way where we can use on the prop firms where we can complete evaluations or right with the help of those algos. So today I want to show you like how we can also use on our individual accounts, right? For example, if you have IBKR or if you have Ninja Trader or different accounts, how we can connect to those accounts and also how we can use algos and make money in a passive way, right? Let me share an example. So yeah, I have an account with no positions as of now, right? Even if you have 20-30K, that is good enough. So I'm taking an account with zero positions. I hope everyone can see it. Then let me take some chart, right? For example, let me go with crude oil, right? NQ, yes, we can go with anything, but yeah, right. Let us go with crude oil, less volatile compared to NQ, right? I can show with different tickers, one after other, but let's let's start with an crude oil. So basically, right, we have to enable the strategy and we have to connect to that particular account instead of connecting to an Apex account. So let me remove this and I'm connecting my Prism, right? I can use whichever I want. Right, because anyway I'm watching. If you want that to be executed between a specific time, you can also put some timing. Okay, from 9 central to 10 central, I want to run it. Then you can enable those parameters. If you want to give any TP and stop loss, you can provide those target profit and stop loss. Or if you want to just leave them right without any target profit, that is also fine. And then we have to basically select in which account we want, right? Whether it can be Apex Performance, it can be our individual accounts, it can be simulation accounts, whichever you want, right? For example, I want to select that account, IBKR account, which I have shown you where there are no positions. And we can give how many bars required to trade, right? That means if I'm using a 2 minute, that means it will wait for 3 candles before it takes a long or short positions. If there is a signal before the 3 bars, it will take it. Otherwise, if already Algo gave a buy signal and that buy is going up, and if within 6 minutes, if there is no other signal is generated, then it will take the existing signal. And then we have to basically click on enabled, right? That's it. So I'm just applying. Okay. So I basically connected my IBKR account, right? We can connect a Ninja account, we can connect IBKR account. Basically, I connected my IBKR account here. So again, right, the algo will place the buy and sell orders. We don't need to do it. Once you set up that, which took less than a minute, right? Just it is few seconds. And then we can basically wait for the algo to place the orders, right? It will take buy, it will take sell based on how the market movements and how the instrument is moving. So I'm enabling the chat and you can put your questions in the chat. Right, again, you need to have a Ninja Trader personal account for you to connect these algos to your other accounts, because whatever Apex is providing the license, it will be only useful for Apex trading. But if you want to trade with other accounts, you need to get a Ninja Trader personal account, and then you have to basically enable the data, real-time data. You have to make some payment for real-time data, which is like approximately $50 or something. And then basically you can place all the trades, or Algo will place the trades in your individual brokerages. You don't need a new Ninja account. Already Apex gave a simulation account, so you have to just get a live account. You can maintain approximately 15K to trade crude oil in the Ninja account, right? Just like you are, um, right? I have shown you, right? Whenever when you do this, uh, when you go to connections, just like you connected this Rhythmic, in the same way you can connect to Ninja Trader personal account, my IBKR. You have to just go configure, and then you have to select IBKR, and then from IBKR, right? Once you select the IBKR, you provide your credentials. That's it. Or you provide your Ninja Trader credentials, and then once you connect, then basically all those accounts will get connected. Right? It is just like how we connected Rhythmic to Ninja for Apex. In the same way, we'll connect IBKR, or we'll connect Ninja Trader, or we can connect Thinkorswim. There are different ways where we can also use these algos to make money with our individual accounts. So again, since morning, right, I did not make any trades manually. I made approximately $4,000 just this morning. Right, just I connected to NQ and CL, and yeah, it made $4,000 since morning. Now let's see, right? Now the algo is waiting for either a buy or sell signal. So right after we saw the job report and other things, they were negative, right? There are more less claims than expected, which is a negative news, and also PPI was more. So expected a drop, so initially dropped, then there was a bounce, again there was a big drop, right? That's what I explained also, that okay, there is a bad news for the markets. Yeah, keep with the shorts, and but right, again Algo will take sell. It took a buy, again it took a sell. So how many points? It is nearly from 620 to right around 580 or 5, which is just like even with one contract, you would have made nearly $2,000, right? Because this meeting is starting, I close those positions, but right when there is huge volatility, we have to wait until every month we have nearly say 7 to 8 events like this: CPI or PPI, FOMC, job reports or ADP reports, Jones reports. Whenever that is there, we have to just wait for 5 to 10 minutes, and then just connect the algo uh, to our We can connect it to our Apex accounts. We can connect it to our individual accounts. You saw that, right? There is a 20, 30 point drop. Again, there is a buy, right? It went 20, 30 points. Each point is $20 with NQ, which is nearly 600, right? With prop accounts, we have a trail stop loss account, level stop loss. We have such issues. So sometimes it becomes difficult for us, or right? Sometimes it can make huge gains, or sometimes if there is a sudden, right? Yesterday happened within 15 seconds, it went down 100, 150 points again. It went up 100 points. Such type of issues can happen, but when we are using our personal accounts, we don't have those problems, right? We know that okay, market will go down, just you keep it enabled, and we can make consistent gains, right? So let me also enable um, some other ticker. Right, okay, we have CL. It is still waiting, right? Because there was a big move up, down, up. It is in consolidation, but we can take some other symbol like NQ or something, right? Let me add duplicate in new tab, and then strategies. I want to give the same account, right? You can again, you can give it to, you can connect to Apex, you can connect to individual accounts. It is up to you to which one you want to connect. Say okay. Now the account is also connected to NQ and also CL. So let us just, right, let's give time, right? It will, whenever we enable it, it will take 2 or 3 bars and see whether is the market bullish or is the market bearish. Based on that, it will take a direction. Right, this meeting is for both, right? Whether you want to connect to Apex accounts or you want to connect to individual accounts, it is up to you, right? Just I want to share what is the potential we have. So many members think like, oh, right, I connected to Apex, I am doing EA, I'm not able to complete EA, I'm not able to make money. I want to show that how we can connect it to different, whether we can connect to individual or Apex accounts, and how we can either make money in EA or PA or in the individual accounts. Yes, you can even connect to TDM retrade. We are working on that integration. So now we took a trade in the CL, right? We saw that going up. Now if you go and see the account, it took a CL long position. Yet again, it is hands-free. We don't need to do anything. Once you connect it, you don't need to do anything. Right? Again, based on when you are enabling it, sometimes uh, each account might show a different P&L for certain time, but at the end of the day, will be in green. Right? Sometimes you enable exactly while there is a reverse in the direction of the market. You are enabling it and you are giving something like 1 bar to trade instead of 3 bars to trade. You want to quickly enter into trades. If you are giving 3 bars, that means it will wait for 6 minutes before taking a trade in general. If you give 1 bar, it will wait for 2 minutes before taking a trade. For example, I gave 3 bars, you gave 1 bar, you entered exactly at that point of time. There is a reversal in the market, or the buy became sell or something, then you may see a different profit compared to my profit, right? That's why sometimes you see some discrepancies. But at the end of the day, right, maybe the first trade might be different between two users, but after that, generally all the trades will be similar in both the accounts. Right, based on when you are enabling, the levels might be different, right? For example, I enabled at 9:15. You might have enabled at a different time. So there is a cell, it went, and then there is a cell and it is going down. But yeah, still because we just enabled it, it is still waiting to take a signal on the NQ. But if somebody enabled it before some time, they might have got a cell here. This is already $200 plus. Mm, yeah, we are adding a parameter. So after $200, $300, you can basically it will disable the bot. Right, I understand many members, right? You make profits and then again choppy starts or sudden move starts. Then yeah, there is a potential to lose those profits. So that's why we are adding a parameter, right? We have an Excel where we suggested that, right? Let us go with this, right? 200 $300 profit on NQ, 200 on ES, CL, GC every day. Once we reach that, basically we want to disable the bots. Right, last 2 days we made these gains. Today already NQ gave, ES gave those profits. CL also moved, right? These timings, CL also moved. Um, but yeah, right, that is our target objective, to make these gains. Whether you do it in Apex or you do it in your individual accounts, it is up to you. Let's go back to our chart. Yeah, CL made lot of move since morning, so it is little slow. Now it also took a NQ. It saw that NQ is moving up. So it took a buy now, right? Because that three candles is over. 9:15, now 9:24. Three candles is over, and from bearish, it is moving to bullish. So it basically took a buy, right? We again, you don't even need to watch it, but initial for first few days, just to see that everything is going good, you just keep watching it. Right? It's already nearly some $50 profit. 58 here, -2 here, -10 here. But right, let's just, we don't even need to close or anything. Let's just give time for Algo to do everything. Right? It's not that every trade you will make profit. There might be some trades you may lose, but end of the day you will be green and it will reduce 90% of your effort in trading. Yeah, if you have any questions, yeah, please paste in the chat window. Because if I open for one, I have to take each and every one, and it may take, right? I want to close it at 10 o'clock, 10 Central. So if you see, go and see CL, it already made nearly over $200, 200 to $200 plus, right? So if you are happy with the 220, you can just go and close it. That's it, right? But if you want to stay entire hour, that's fine. But what we are saying is when you see your daily profit, right? CL $300 profit, right? Let us see if we can make this $300 in this 1 hour. Also, let us see. Let us also target to meet this 300 with NQ. Once that is done, we will just disable the bot for the day. Right? It went all the way to the top. If you are manually watching, right, you can just go ahead and close the position, right? Because it made nearly 200 to $50, and it is at the top of the band. There is a possibility that again it might reverse. So if you are watching, if you want to just happy with the $200 profit within few minutes, just take it. Otherwise, if you are not watching, just keep it. Maybe, right, it may come back. It may, again, it automatically takes the short position when it sees that market is coming back. It will close the long. It will take the short. But even if you don't want to lose those profits, right, you already see nearly $200 profit. You don't want to lose that, right? You just go ahead and just close the trade. Right, let's go to NQ and see. NQ, so if you go to 206 to 53, right? You already made nearly $300 plus, right? Is that $300 within 30 minutes good enough? How many of us are making $600 per hour billing? Right. Whenever you do anything manually, bot will get disabled. You have to go and enable the position again. Yeah, you have to, right? Because you are going and doing something, bot will think like, oh, he wants to do something manually, right? Otherwise, you cannot do, right? NQ 238, right? 283. Nearly your target is done, right? $300. So it went all the way to the top, right? So if you are happy with that $300, you can also put, right, a limit order, or you can take manually, or you can leave it to the bot. But generally what happens is when you leave it to the bot, sometimes, right, you may make a lot more. It has a potential to make huge, but sometimes, right, especially after 10, market becomes choppy, right? It is $420, 168, 443. So if you are happy, just go and, right, just sell. If you want to, you can give limit or market, or right. Or if you don't want to do anything, just wait for the bot to take the position. Is it making sense, or right? Is it that again? I'm not right. If you are before the system, you will do it. Otherwise, just leave it. And once you have that parameter, from tomorrow, you will have a parameter that okay, $300. You say that okay, once NQ reaches $300 profit, just disable it for the day. Once CL reaches $300, just disable the bot. Yeah, if you go and flatten the position, it will also do it in IBKR immediately. Yeah, that also you can do. Yeah, just like you connected Rhythmic to Apex, right? Rhythmic to Ninja, you will do the same thing with IBKR. So 611, 168, $700, $800, right? It is not more than, not even 30 minutes, right? And with all our back testing, all the analysis, we are telling, right, don't run for entire day, right? This time is best to run using these particular tickers. Already we made this one, we made nearly, right? If you are taking $600-700 here, 160, 180, right? If I would have closed, then I would have already made it, but I did not close it. But if I would have enabled ES, I would have made another $200 here, right? Because if you go, ES and NQ move in the same direction. If I go here, and see, right? 45.29 to 45.38, nearly 10 points is $500. You made another $500 with ES. So, right, again, because I want it to be completely automated, I'm not closing it. Otherwise, I'm happy with $800 within less than 30 minutes. I can just go ahead and close it, done for the day, and focus on your primary job. Right? What you spend is between that 9 to 9:30 central. Just enable the bot on the tickers like ES and Q. That's it. You made your day, and 80% of the days we can make gains like this. There will be always 20% exception. Suddenly there might be some news, suddenly there might be some high volatility. But if we follow those timings, those rules, you will make on 80% of the days. Right, again, right? A disclaimer, right, because right, everybody will become greedy. Uh, so I want to make sure you maintain that position size, you maintain the discipline, right? Don't go big because always the 20% chances that there might be a bad trade. There might be suddenly some sudden news, major news, and there might be a big impact. So always go assuming that your next trade might be that bad trade. Then you won't go with a big position size. When you go with discipline, when you maintain a consistent position size every time, you will make gains. But when you try to, right, because our emotions play, we want to make a lot of money quickly. When we do that, that is where the problems will happen. That is where we will have issues and we will be losing. But if we can maintain that emotions, if we can maintain that greed, then we will be making profits. Right, we have a troubleshooting session today evening, right? If somebody might be doing something wrong, or right, there is nothing, right? I have explained you. It is less than 30 seconds. Even a small kid can do it, right? You just open a chart, like for example, I want to open ES chart. We'll open ES, and I will just select as 2 minutes. I'll remove this break at end of the day. I'll say okay, and then I will enable a strategy. Right, again, there are different strategies. We are currently focusing on Prism. Tomorrow I can demonstrate the same thing with Spectrum and Momentum. Various algos are there, but that's it. Right, you selected an account which takes less than few seconds. So how much you made? Approximately $900, right? CL, again, it is very slow, right? We know that CL generally this is not the time, because if you see, right, 7 a.m. EST to 10:30 a.m. EST, it will be choppy. But right, just I took it as an example. But still, right, 300 plus 300, 600. We already made over 800 here. Okay, how much you need? 30K account, right? You don't need a big account also. If you just want to have CL or NQ, just keep one account with a 30K, that's it. Again, if somebody is using wrong parameters, right? I have done everything before you. So if somebody is making some mistake, I don't know, right? This is not a troubleshooting session, so we have a different session where I'll show like what you might have done wrong. You can do everything from Ninja Trader. You don't need to come here. Ninja Trader will do everything. Yet again, I don't have any magic. I am not doing anything, right? Before you, I just enabled it. I don't know market will move like this, and I am doing this every day, right? It is not just one day. Consistently, I am opening the charts, either taking it on Apex accounts and or taking it on live accounts. But still, many members still have questions, doubts, or right. That means they are not paying attention to how to set the parameters or how to uh, right. So that's what we need to put the 10% effort. There is no ATM machine here. It is not like it will start printing money immediately as soon as you sign up. You put that 10% effort to understand about the algo, how to enable the algo, how to add the parameters. That's it. And right today, one of the members shared that his wife was able, he had to travel to India for an emergency. He just explained to his wife, and his wife was able to complete EA within 10 days or 11 days. Right? That's how anybody without any knowledge can do it. Sometimes without any knowledge is much better. They can do much better because somebody with off knowledge will be doing a lot more things, right? They will add their logic, and they'll be taking again, they'll be using their emotions, or they'll be doing things wrong. But somebody, right, you teach it to your spouse, or if you, right, if they are not working, or even again, you don't need to, right, nobody need to monitor anything. But even if needed, even your kid can do it. A fifth grade kid can enable the parameters, and right, again, I'm not touching anything, right? It basically took a buy. It basically, we are waiting for the sell signal. Whenever there is a sell, it will close the long position, it will take the profits, and it will open a short position. Yeah, Jay, I will provide you the access today, right? I'm verifying the C2 statements and other things for some of the members, and yeah, I'll provide you the access. Again, right? 1173. So, did we make $1,000 in less than 1 hour, less than 40 minutes? If you are happy, just go and sell that off, and done for the day. Right? I'm happy with $1,000 on NQ. I don't even need to worry much. Even you do it, right? I did not select any session time now, right? Before you, I did everything. So you might be doing, you don't need to mention any time, right? Now, if you see, if I go here, right click, strategies, there is no session enabled, there is no TP enabled, there is no stop loss enabled, right? We are using a small candle, so it's fine, right? We may lose that profit in that candle whenever there is a reversal, but you already made this much profit. Or whenever you think you are happy with your profit, and whenever it reaches to the top of the band, and you see that it might come back, just go and close it. If you are watching it, Otherwise, you don't even need to do that, right? 1268, 1270. Let me go and just submit it, right? Again, it will take it, but when you are seeing 1250, why to wait? Right? Whenever it takes a short, now it will open a short position. Right? You already made $1250. Again, yes, if you have enabled 4533, even if it took it 4534, 4542 is 8 points. 8 points is nearly $400. So did we, right? Our target is $1,000 per day. Already we just with NQ we achieved it, right? I achieved $5,000 today already, right? But even right, let us not worry about 5,000. Even if we can make 1,000 on 15 days and lose 1,000 on 5 days, still we are at $10,000 with a 1 hour of effort. Right? You don't have a stress whether to buy, whether to sell, whether to wait for an alert, all those things. You just open the chart, enable it, that's it. Algo will take care of buy, Algo will take care of sell. Yet again, yeah, if I kept it, I would have made a lot more. But I'm happy with $1,200. So I closed it, right? Because if there is a sudden big red candle which may happen, I don't want to lose from my 1,200 to $800, right? It may take another short, but it will wait for the candle close. If there is a reversal, it will wait for the candle close, and then it will take a short, and then again it may make another $700-800 to the down. But I don't want, right? You have a meeting or whatever you have, you basically wait, and then um, if you are happy with your profit, just done for the day, close it, right? That is where most of the members lose. They want to run the bot throughout the day, right? So if you see, right, that's what is happening with CL, right? I know I enabled it at a wrong time, but 7 to 10:30 is where generally crude oil will move well. This is the time where ES and NQ will move well. So that's why we are seeing some small losses with crude oil because it is not the right time to do it, right? I have minus 122. Whereas if I enabled ES and NQ, I would have made nearly 1500 1600, right? I already made around $1,100 with 1100 or $1,200 with NQ. But because CL, it is not the right time. If we enable it, we will, because it is just moving up and down. If you go and see the CL chart, it is choppy, right? It is just moving up and down. So that's what many members will do, enabling them at a wrong time when there is no volume, there is no choppy, and then they will say, "Oh, bots are not working." Right? Bots, they do. It's not a magic that they will keep printing money, whatever you do. There is certain principles, certain volume, certain rules we need to follow so that we can make money. But if we are enabling them at wrong time, we keep them enabled for entire 24 hours. That is where you make profits, you lose them back, right? Because it is just moving up, coming down, moving up, coming down. It is choppy, right? Your band size is reducing. So it went up, suddenly it is coming down. So we are losing our gains there. Again, it sold it, right? It sold the position. So there might be a reversal now. It is still waiting to take a signal. Yeah, this is the strategy section. You have everything disabled. I selected, right? Whether you select your Apex account, you select IBKR, you select Ninja Trader, whatever you want, you do. You have to make sure it is enabled, right? Again, this exit on session close. That means at the end of 4 p.m., if you are doing Apex accounts, they want all positions to be closed at the end of the day, right? Which is 4 central. So it will, if you select this one, it will automatically close. Or if you are giving some time like, okay, from 8 to 10, I want to run my ES and NQ. You enable it, and then you enable this at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. All those positions will get closed, whether they are in gains or profit losses. It will close, right? Because this is your session now. Whatever time you say, and if you enable the checkbox, that will become your session. Right. Let's see if NQ and ES will give some profits on the shorts now. Right. We have another 10 more minutes. Right. If I just kept it, I would have made more profits. But as I mentioned, I was happy with $1,200 gain on one trade. With Apex, you would have nearly completed half of the evaluation. Yeah, Ratan will right. We'll see that in the session why it took a trade. If you enable the session time, we'll look in the our session today evening. Right. If you're happy with $1,590, then yeah, just close it. Right. If you are before the system, if you are not there, then bot will take care of shorts and longs. You don't need to worry. But if you are available, you see $1,600, which is right nearly a bi-weekly salary for most of the IT employees. All the strategies will come in bundle. If you go with 699, you get all the four different algos. If you pay 499, you will get any one algo. You can post your comments in the Zoom chat. So yeah, it is still right. It is still making, but I'm waiting for the short position now. Right, it's okay, right? I might have missed some opportunity, but I don't want a big red candle because if it is this glowing going close to a resistance zone where there might be a big sales order, right? Big supply zone where there might be a lot of pending sell orders. So that might happen. So I'm happy with $1,200. So just I closed it because I'm watching it. If you're not watching, then bot will basically whenever it is 1,200 or 1,000, whenever it sees a reversal, immediately it closes the long. It takes a short. Then again it will come back. Minimum it will come back to the middle or it will come back to the down. If it come back all the way to the down, you'll make another $700-800. Even if it come back here, you'll make another $300-400. Yes, Apex still got that 80% off. Save 80 coupon code is still working until they extended until September 22nd or 27th. Right, market is different each day, right? For example, some strategies are good for swing trading, right? For individual accounts, you want to, if somebody is an Apex user, they have to close positions by end of the day, right? For them, this bot, these Spectrum and Prism are our scalping algos, right? That means they will take quick positions, 15-20 minutes, they will open, again close it, again next 15-20 minutes a short. There are some members who want to use it for individual accounts, right? Maybe swing trades. There might be a trade on NQ or ES, which may go for 2 days, 3 days, where you make $4,000-5,000 just with one trade. For them, Those swing algos, like we have quantum, momentum, which are our swing trading algos. So depending on the users, right? Or these right, even swing algo also you can close at the end of the day. Whenever there is really very good trend, that will give a huge, right, with just one trade you will make $2,000-3,000 with swing algos. Scalping algos are for quick entry, quick exit. Swing algos will wait for more filter criteria to enter, and also they will, whenever they enter, they will give good gains. So I'm expecting it will go till 15,670, and then 15,670, 680, and then we may see a drop. Right. Also, when it took a buy, if I got some QQQ calls, I would have made already 100% on those QQQ calls. Right. So bot is taking care of my future trades in my Apex accounts, my individual accounts, and I can enable this on multiple at a time. Right. It is not that I can only use on my personal accounts. Right. I can connect NQ chart to an Apex account. I can connect it to an individual account. I can connect to Ninja Trader account. So with one bot access, you can connect to 20 different Apex accounts, right? You may have 20 evaluation accounts. You may have 20 performance accounts. You may have IBKR accounts. You may have Ninja Trader accounts. But that is the advantage, right? There are many competitors who charge nearly $1,000, $1,300 just for one account. Here, you can connect to 40, 50 different accounts by paying one license, and very soon will be uh, right, because there is no one in the market. We are charging 50% compared to all the competitors. We will be increasing it to nearly $999 maybe in a week or so, because still there are many users who are not able to see the potential or who are still struggling. We kept it at a lower price, but if we are making $1,000 every day, there is no point to give it for 499 or for 599, right, on 80% of the days, if not all 20 days of the month, all 20 to 22, but 15 days out of 20, we will easily reach the target of 1,000 per month. That too just with one contract. So now if you go back and see crude oil, right, it is just going up, coming down, going up. It is very choppy, right? And also based on our time, we already, right, already nearly 30 minutes past the time where we have to use that, right, either crude oil or gold. Generally, this is not a good time. So we can just go ahead and we can, right, I can just go ahead and, because it is just becoming choppy and resulting in losses. So I can go here and I can basically sell this position, right? And then what I can do, just, right, that is expected. I want to show that what mistake we are doing or why people are losing. Now I will go to this and I will say I can basically disable this strategy. Right? You can also put a time. Right? Here you can put a time, then automatically it gets disabled. But because I'm before the system, I am manually just going in. From enabled, it was checked. I clicked on uncheck. That means it is disabled now. So it won't take any more trades on the crude oil. But for NQ and ES, it is still a good time. Now there might be a short order. We may make another $500-600 on NQ, another $500-600 on this one. So I'm just waiting, right? Again, bot will take care of it, right? It went all the way up. Now bot, once it sees that it is reversing, it will take a short position in our accounts. So yeah, because of CL, we lost some gains, but yeah, we made over $800. But yeah, let's make another 200 and close the session. I hope everyone is getting right the potential. If I'm doing live session every day in front of hundreds of members, you know what is the confidence I have on these algos, right? I feel pity about some members who think like algos are not working, algos are right. Whether we are not working or algos are not working, we have to think. You need to put the 10% effort, right? Whenever you do something new, even though it is a automated, right? Consider it as semi-automated. The 10% effort you have to put to understand, okay, this spectrum algo is for this, prism algo is for this, momentum is for this. Okay, if I want to do swing trades on my personal account, I need to use this one. If I have to enable something, I have to go here, click on strategies, I have to check these boxes. Okay, these are the timings I have to use. I have to use 2 minute Heiken-Ashi, or I need to use 5 minute Heiken-Ashi for a swing trade. So that effort we all need to put, right? Where we studied for 15, 20 years to make 5,000, per month. Here you can make a potential of $1,000, $2,000 per day. And we think like, oh, so many meetings, so many live meetings. Oh, I have to understand so many things, right? The, when you are doing something new, always, whenever there is a change, you have to put some effort to understand those things. Without that, we'll be at the same place. There won't be any change in the life. Right? Yeah, it is still going up. Um, so again, it is a working day. I don't want to take a lot of your time, but I'll keep these algos enabled. If anybody who want to stay back, they can stay. But whoever want to leave, they can exit. So I am not touching my mouse. I'm not touching my laptop unless I see more than $1,000 profit. I won't close them. Or I intentionally added CL. I know that is not the right time to add it. I just closed it because I don't want unnecessarily to lose those $100 profit with the choppy trades. But I will keep ES and NQ enabled. Whoever want to stay for another 30 minutes because I want to make some $1,500 before 10:30 and then close it. Close it, done for the day. You cannot connect to Robinhood accounts, but yeah, we already shared that Excel. I'll share that Excel document. And once you are in our premium channel, we'll be sending all the steps. And when taking option trades, I generally look at 5 minute chart whenever I want to take calls or puts. Right. For example, whenever I see a reversal here, I'll also show that. Right. Whenever there is a reversal, I will take some puts on QQQ and the SPY, and then we can make another $1,000. Right. One way the algos are helping us to make money. In other side, we can, if you are free, if you have time, if you are not busy with your primary job, right? That is also a problem for few members. Oh, I cannot take, right? It is a, you have so many ways to make money. It is up to you. If you don't have time, just enable, use these timings, enable the algos, leave it. You don't need to do anything, which will not take more than a minute to enable during this time, right? Morning enable, right? Evening, just enable this time. Morning enable. This is 1 minute time. This is 1 minute time. That's it. You don't do anything. But if you have time, if you can take it, then you have a lot more ways to make money. I'm sharing each and every strategy, each and every tip. It is up to you how much you want to make, how you want to explore the algo. It is up to you to see the potential. So I think it will go to 680. Right, yeah. Maybe 680 seems to be the level it will reverse. But again, we don't want to, right? We don't need to take that stress. Bot will, whenever it sees a reversal, it will do it. You can connect the bots with the interactive brokers for futures. Yeah. No, don't take the long now because it already moved so much, right? It is close to a resistance now. So not good, right? Always buy low, sell high, right? You are at the high point. Never do the opposite, right? This is the buy. You already made nearly $1,500, right? From 560 to more than $2,000, right? If I just stayed with that, it is near $2,000 from 560 to 670. Yeah, 499 is per month, right? You are leasing the bots per month. It is not for lifetime. And if somebody cannot see the value, and it will be 999 very soon, right? Because right, we studied all the competitors. They are charging 1,300 to $1,400 for one bot. We have multiple strategies, multiple bots, and we are consistently showing that $1,000 profit every day in every live session. Yeah, it will work wherever Ninja Trader is supported. It will work. Yeah, you can buy one bot and then yeah, you can later upgrade to all for free. You can start with 499 plan and you can pay the difference and you can upgrade to all the other strategies. You can write again on individual account. If you can also do with micros where you can just have $5,000 in the account instead of minis. You can just play with micros, or you can also right, if you have 25 30K, then you can play with minis, right? Just to use one instrument, right? Don't add es nq everything. Just use nq or es or cl some and just play with one instrument with a 25K to 30K. And also if members don't want to, right, use these bots, we also have these mirror accounts where you can connect to a mirror account and our algos will be connected to that, and it will be generating profits. So whenever trades happen, so you don't need to keep your laptop open, you don't need to set these parameters, all these things will be, yeah, right, these algos will be running doing the trades, and those trades will happen in your accounts. So I'll share more details on that, but again, you have more potential. If you lease the bots, you can use them on Apex, or you can use them on other prop firm accounts. You can use them uh, with various things, right? With your personal accounts. If you don't want that, you can also just connect to our mirror accounts, right? You may have account in IBKR or you have an account in Ninja Trader. We can do mirror basically, right? Whatever trade happens here, the trade will happen in your account. So somebody might have completed evaluation, right? If they enabled based on our timings, they would have completed the evaluation. If you see CL is still right, still fighting there itself because this is the not right time. This is the choppy time, right? This is the time where it moved well until here, and then the choppy time started, and it is just moving up and down. So when so that's why we basically disabled it. Yeah, it is waiting for the reverse signal because still we don't have a reversal. Just it continued to keep going up. Evaluation account is like your challenge account. That is like a dummy account. So right, basically bot is connected to 105 plan or 104 plan. It will whenever it closes, right? Because it is nearly $2,000-3,000 profit now. That manual, right? In the mirror trade account, it will take all the profits and then close it, and then it take a shot. Again, you may make $1,000 or $1,500 on the shot again. So again, right? Bots will right. If we are right, what I did when I saw 1,200, I closed it. But bot kept on keeping it until 2,000, 2,500. There might be some instances where whenever it is choppy, we may have small losses, but these type of long runs with human emotions, we cannot wait for that much time. When we see 500, 400 itself, we'll be tempted to close it. But because it is a bot, it kept keeping right. It is waiting for the reversal. It crossed multiple resistances, but still it saw that there is a still bullish volume. There is a lot of potential. It kept on keeping. Yeah, but this bot can take entry in the multiple instruments at same time, right? That's what we did. CL I opened, NQ I opened, ES I opened. ES I opened little late, but CL NQ it took the position. CL it is a choppy window, so it gave small losses, right? Which I know that it is not the right window, but and NQ we know NQ and ES is the right time, so it made gains. And you can you can use bot for multiple accounts at the same time. You don't need any copier or anything. So the evaluation account is like a paper account. When you are doing trading in Apex, evaluation is a paper account. So you really don't trade or you really don't right. Whatever profits you make, that is just to show that okay, you can complete the targets. Right? It is not your real profit. Once you complete evaluation, then you get the real money, real account, which is called performance account. So whatever profits you make there, first $25,000 is yours, and then uh, and then 90% is yours, 10% is theirs after the first $25,000. Yeah, I will share, right? I'll do a session on the mirror account thing. So members who don't have laptops or who are having a difficult time to enable the parameters, I understand, right? Everyone is different. Somebody may be completely from non-IT. They don't know how to install the softwares. Again, we have a lot of sessions to help them. But if somebody cannot make it out, that mirror trading will help them. So basically, whatever algo takes, the same trades will happen in their accounts. It is $499 per month, US dollar. There is no time limit for the evaluation accounts. You can take a month, you can take 2 months. It is up to you. Yeah, these algos will work in any prop firms, not just Apex, which are right. There are like yeah, TPT and others, which supports Ninja. It works. After reaching to 53K in the EA account, you just make sure that you have right. You completed 7 days of trading, right? Because they don't want to write some event day. You just get all 3K, and on the other days if you are not trading, so that's why they want minimum 7 days. Remaining 6 days you can just go slow and take some simple trades. But once you complete 7 days and made a 3,000 profit on your evaluation account, they will send you an email saying congratulations, and they will send you a contract. You have to just sign the contract, because now that is the real money, right? They will say that okay, you are agreeing for this 25K profit, and then the 90% profit later, all those things. Then you have to sign it, and then yeah, you can start taking trades in the PA account. Right now, right, it went to that 45, 50, I think, right? Again, I'm waiting for the sell signal. Yeah, mostly it will reverse from here. For performance accounts, it is like you can take right lifetime membership, 150 or 160. So you don't need to pay monthly. Monthly it is like 60 or 70, or you just pay one time for life. So you don't need to pay each and every month on the performance account. Prop account means it is a proprietary firm, right? It is like Apex is like a prop, or TPT is another prop, FTMO is another prop. There are many prop companies, and in those companies they first start with a evaluation and then they give a performance. So that is the major difference between a prop account and a performance account. Yeah, both the spectrum, prism, right? Momentum will give super nice gains whenever there is a trend. Whenever it is a choppy or range markets, spectrum and prism are the best. Whenever it is a trend market, momentum will give, just with one trade it will give huge profits. Right, it went all the way up. So red turned to green, it went all the way up. Now green, it went all the way to the top, it turned to red. Now bot will take it, but again if I want to buy some puts, right, let me show that. Spy options, right? Let me buy. Now spy is 449. I am buying 450 puts. Buy from, right, already it sold it, right? That means it is an indication, and I am just buying market order. Same thing, right? Because your QQQ and SPY, they are nothing but your ES and NQ. So I am going and buying. Now it is 377, so I am buying some. Right, I got some puts, right? Because I see that there is a potential for reversal now. Right. So if you are free, you can also take those options, or because it went all the way up. There is a potential that it can drop back here, but you can see that the band size reduced, right? Here it was so much, now it is coming close to that 1030, where the the movement will be choppy. It won't move so much big. So it may come here again, go up, come here, go up. So you may not make big profit, right? If you see the timings, that's where we said, okay, 10 to 11:30 EST, that is 9 to 10:30 CST. So generally that is the best time where you will have those big moves. After that, the moves may be very small, right? It will just come here, go down, come here. So it will become choppy, right? Just like whatever happened to CL, we may see that. So that's why it is better to, whenever whenever you come close to 10:30, just to disable the bots and done for the day. Otherwise, whatever profits we made here, if it becomes choppy, we may lose those profits. Or there is another option. What we can do is, instead of buying puts, we can also sell the calls, right? By selling the call, if you have a big account, you will have theta decay, and you will have implied volatility as at your advantage as a seller. That means even if it is choppy, it doesn't move, go down, it doesn't go up. If it keeps at same price, or if it goes little down, or if it goes little up, if it goes more down, you will make a lot of profit. If it goes little up also, you'll make profit. If it stays in the choppy range also, you'll make profit as a seller. As a buyer, if I am buying a put, only if it comes down, I'll make profits. But as a seller, if it stays here, if it comes down, or if it goes little bit up, if it goes too much up, again, that is a big risk. But right, because this time is choppy zone, choppy range, right? It may just go here, right? When you are, right, if a buyer is paying a premium for puts or calls, that premium consists of, they are paying some amount for the time decay, they are paying some amount for the implied volatility, they are paying some amount for the price difference, right? Because of that, as a seller, if it is not moving at all, if it is just a choppy for next half an hour, next 2 hours, right? Generally from 10:30 to, it is a choppy time, right? It won't have big moves like this. Then, even though it doesn't go down, if I am a seller, instead of, right, you can buy puts or sell calls. That means what I am telling, right? For example, let me, right, QQQ options, right? I am telling that I am fine to sell it at 377 if you pay me $1, right? I can sell you what is the current price of QQQ is only 377.2. I am already collecting $1, right? Let me, so I already made 3 400, right? $200. So one is you can buy puts or you can also sell. So if you go back to the chart, again, only if you have time, right? Otherwise, just leave the bot. It will make profits with the future trades. Because I saw that it went so much up, there is a potential it will come down. You can buy puts, right? Whenever you are bearish, whenever you think something will go down, you can buy puts or you can also sell the calls. If it come all the way down here, I'll make another $200-300. Or even if it stays here, by selling the calls, I'll make $200-300. Right? So there are so many different ways to make money, right? You see the indicator turned red to green, that is bullish. It went all the way to the top, turned from green to red, it is bearish, right? If you are doing manually also, you can just look at that, select your Apex account, now do a sell market. Whenever it comes back to the down, do a buy market. Right? Even if we teach to our kids that whenever you see red, click here. Whenever you see green, click here. They will do better. right? We will have a lot of emotions. We will have think a lot. We'll be making mistakes, but if you teach to your spouse or kids, they may do much better job. Yeah, already $200-300 profit is there with the puts, and so if I want, I can just go ahead and close them. Or I'm expecting it to go down, so I'll wait for some more time. I'm expecting it to come down because market is all about, right? It won't keep on going up. It won't keep on going down. There are always retracements, right? It will go up, come down a little bit, again go up, come down, right? Just think like a wave in the sea, right? In the beaches we see waves will come up, come front, again they go back, again come front, go back. Market is same thing, where it will go up, come down, again go up, come down. So we can take advantage of both sides with the help of the bots, right? The bots are, if you are busy with your meetings, all those things, right? What we observed is we are giving good alerts, but members are not able to make money. We understood that, right? Yeah, because you are busy in some meeting. By the time you are coming, you are seeing that already right, it went up, but by the time you are coming back, it already came down, right? When we tried, even with experienced analysts or other things, every human being have emotions, right? Even the very experienced, they have emotions. They don't know when to, or sometimes if they make a big win, they will go with big position sizes. So that's where we thought like, okay, with humans we have this problem. With our members, they are not able to enter or exit on time. So let's develop something so that you are not using your time. You just enable it, which takes less than a minute, and just keep them running during the specified timings. Don't keep on running them throughout the day. Just run for a specified time. If you see now, right, how much profit? Another $1,000, $1,500, right? 318, 340, 321, another 110. Right, again, you're seeing everything in front of your eyes, right? I am not sending a screenshot after everything is done, right? Like many others will do. If we don't have confidence, I want to send this invite in a group with 20,000 members, 25,000 members. So only thing we need to realize, are we putting that effort to understand the potential? Do we see how much how much stress it will reduce, how much money we can make if we take time to practice, right? You don't need to immediately start with your individual accounts. Start with simulation accounts on NinjaTrader, practice for a few days. Then you use it on your Apex accounts, right? Apex your evaluation accounts, where you are not really putting your own money. Once you get confidence, then you connect to your individual accounts, right? Because even if you lose in Apex EA, you are just losing a $30 or $25 for each account. Your risk is minimal. But as you gain more and more confidence, you go from simulation to EA, EA to PA, PA to individual account. And when you can make this much money, why even you want to give 10% to the prop firms? You can keep all the 100% profits for yourself, right? You can take both, right? We can take manual trades and bots also can take the trades. Right, I see that again it is trying to go up. If I want, if I'm happy, I can just close the trades. Yeah, but still, you can, yeah, you can open another tab and you can take same positions in the bot, right? If bot is taking short, you open and you also take a short. Yeah, even if your account size is $5,000, you do with micros. Don't turn on the bots for entire day because there are certain timings where volume will be very less, right? So, right? Are you happy with 350, $360? If I am happy, I'll just go ahead and I will sell them. I bought for 1.2. Now it is 1.4. That means you got for, right? Or you just sell some 15 contracts. You trim, right? You don't want to lose your profits. You can trim 15 and keep 5. Generally, QQQ moves much faster. So, right, with NQ, you made nearly another $200, $250 if I want, right? Because it is choppy time, I don't want to lose my profits. If it is between 9 to 10, it may give lot more profits. But in this time, I want to, right, just take the profits because this is the time to disable the bots, right? 10:30, I want to go ahead and disable the bots. So I may go here and yes, right? If you go and see the chart, it came all the way down and it is going up. But because the band size is small now, right? That means volume is going down. The people will be busy between 8:30 to 10. That is where you can make big moves. Then it will be very choppy. So that's why, right? It comes back here, goes up, comes here, goes up. So this is the time where we can just go ahead and disable the bot. Right? Again, if you see 10:30 to 11:30 EST. No, 11:30 EST or 10:30 CST. So is this good enough, right? We made nearly, again, if I'm selling calls, I can keep them, right? Because by selling a call, you are collecting the theta decay, IV, all those things. So you have less risk by selling a call than buying a put. When you are buying a put, if you are losing time, you are losing the money which you paid for the theta decay. So I am just selling my puts and taking the profits. So how much we made? 5.4, right? Let me make it to $1,500. I know it will make a lot more, but let me just close the session. I can go and make another $5,000, right? So we started with $4,000. Now we have 5.5K. So if I want to go and right, because it will go up again. If I just I'll go to strategies because I don't want those choppy trades. Right, I'll just go and I'll basically disable it. Apply. Okay. Now you don't see all those timings when it was enabled, all that. That means your chart is disabled now, right? Now you see that, okay, this is the account you are using. You started at 9:38. Your strategy time is unlimited as of now. But I want to just go ahead and that's it, right? Because my time is done, right? Again, I will enable it around 2:45 EST. Again, I will make another $300-400. So before you made the $1,000 target, right? Whether you made it with ES or NQ or you made it with CL, but again, right? We already made with CL this morning, GC also this morning, but again during this session we made this. So that's it. If you take little time, we right. This is not alerts channel, so we don't right. Whenever I see some good setups, I may share, but don't expect that we'll be providing alerts. You have everything on the chart. No, already, yeah. If you are disabling it, you close the positions manually. If you are disabling the algo, then algo is right. You ask the algo to take rest. Then algo will not do anything. You have to just, that's what I did, right? I went, closed my positions in IBKR and then I disabled it. Or basically, if I set a parameter that, okay, from 9 to 10:30 run it, at end of 10:30, it will close all the positions. Both Spectrum and Prism both performed well. Prism will keep the entire trade, whereas Spectrum on every candle it will look whether there is a buy or there is a sell. It will take profits on each and every candle if we put a target and stop loss. Yeah, I think I answered all the questions. I hope everybody got a clarity, and it's up to you, right? Uh, if you see the value, there is a lot of value which I can see, but yeah, I cannot do more than this. Showing in live trading sessions where how much potential is there, right? Yesterday we made a few $1,000s with Apex account. Today I have shown how we can make it on a individual account, right? There is no stress, right? We basically enabled the bot took the buy, bot took the sell. We did not do anything. So yeah, thanks everyone. Have a nice day and see you. Talk to you soon.